What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, TrackStar, and welcome back to another dancehall video tutorial. So now I want to mix down a rhythm. Rhythm and brutal execution. It will be a part of my June rhythm compilation. Cover for that. Might put it on the screen, might not. But yeah, it's going to be a part of my June compilation going into July. So I have about 17 rhythm for mix down. Some need for arrange, so you're gonna see like a lot of videos about that from today going throughout July. It'll be a lot of mixing, a lot of arranging, and some other general little tutorial videos. But we're active. Let me say so. Let's get to it. I already have everything set up in our way, so I'm not gonna really play a demo because everything already turned down. I'm gonna just start mix. It's a dark rhythm though. The name should tell you that, but let's get to it. So make sure all our levels reset. They should be. I think we did that yesterday. Yeah. So let's get started. So first thing is this Berlin string. Cool, so EQ. I want to thin it out, but at the same time, I want to brighten up the top end. Yep, just like that. If you make the sound bigger, or add some reverb. Cool. Hands. I should have a preset for some hands, so let's go EQ again. Fault, brass, hands, French. Yep. Let's turn this down. Let's add to this sound itself. I gotta add a reverb direct on the sound. Valhalla plate. And I'm gonna stop it. I'm going to add the steel plate. I'm going to bring the mix back to about 30%. I'm going to bring the decay up to about 4.5. Exactly. Perfect. Now we can turn it down. I have the brass tabs. Same exact thing. Stereo, EQ, Pro Q. Then we're gonna go on the brass tabs, and we're wondering that's how I say open that bitch up. So if you listen, amazing. Same thing again. Go Valhalla vintage, not vintage plate, and pretty similar preset, but this time around I got the 1.8 second on the decay. Mix I got the 20. Nice. Now we're going to pull this all the way back into the mix. Here we have expand, what display beneath the waves. I don't know why it wasn't colored. Let me see if it even play anything. Okay, so it's not playing anything, so we can turn that off. But on the mixer, we can reset that. Let me get it out of the way because we don't need it. Cool. Next we have the theremin. Very weird. That is very weird. So, what we're gonna do? Let's quantize this. You shouldn't be doing that bassy. Should be sounding like that. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn down the release. Okay, something is stopping this. Let's the A side of this, let's solo. Okay, let's go on the B side, solo. There's nothing here. Alright, so something is going on with this why it play like that, and I don't know why. So what I'm gonna do is let's just stretch this all the way across. For whatever reason. Alright, that's fine. Let's push this back into the mix. So a lot of reverb. And then lower the volume. So it's there, but you know, I want it more felt than heard. Next we have the ghostly shadows. I'll push the first lead a little to the left. Push the ghostly shadows a little bit to the right. We'll turn this down. And similarly to the brass, we're going to put the reverb directly upon this track. We'll increase the mix. Decrease the mix, increase the decay. Also, don't turn up the pre-delay upon that one. We'll increase the width, max up the size, and pull back this side of the mix. Cool. Now, moving to the drums. Now, as you notice, this already have like some pre-mix settings on it. There's some effects type of thing I go on. That's on purpose because when I did a build the rhythm, I did add things to this thing here. You see it, so I'll just turn up the volume. Something like that. If we continue on, more. And more. If you notice, even this sound, it have a reverb on it already. It's a part of the sound. Now we have a snare upon that. Valhalla not Valhalla, filter, Pro Q3. We're gonna go under drums, snare, heavy trap, snare, exposed mids. Or we can do the dynamic top. Yep, dynamic top. A little bit more on the top side. Next. Love that. And as I notice, this have a transient shaper and a plate reverb on it. Already, is it? Next, we have the tremolo strings. Push that to the right side. The first strings now, we're going to push that a little bit to the left. Just to kind of get them out of each other way. On the tremolo, we're going to the Pro Q3 and we'll craft up a preset. Nice. No, what I want to do in this, even though we are kind of go from left to right, we have two really important parts of the sound. This monster staccato and this damage. You see me? So, when I'm bringing the monster, once I staccato them, I'm going to probably just play like a 10-10. Yep. Yeah, so, they are heavy. They are big. So we need to find a way to keep that while at the same time making them smaller. You know what I mean? Smaller meaning them not dominate the mix, them not crowd nothing. You see me I say? Them just basically fit right in, you see me? So let's do that. So the first thing, right, we'll get it set volume-wise. So let's say about there. It's a little bit over everything else, but that's easily remedied if we just raise the level of everything else. But the problem is that when you do that now, because the mix already set a certain way, and raise the level of everything just to compensate for one sound, you start make the mix a little bit unbalanced in a way. Is me, we don't want to do that. So we have the sound set at a little level what we like. You see me? Not too loud, not too quiet. What we are going to do now is we're going to add an EQ to it. Boom. We'll go on the preset brass. We'll go. Even though this is a string, right? We're going to go brass stabs, wide, dynamic. No, this is one, right? So now the strings sound like this. Still heavy, a little bit wider. But we're going to go again. We're going to add another EQ. This time around, we're going to go strings, we're going to go staccato, we're going to go open, dynamic. So now the strings sound like this. Before, no, wide, not too heavy. In the mix now, Without the EQ, it's above everything. Because it have too much low end. But we don't want to take away all of the low end. We just need to compensate for when the 808 come in. So right around 90, that's fine. If you need more, just add a little bit more volume. Perfect. Hi-hat. We have what we call freak on it from Native Instruments. And let I do a little bit of some stereo thing. So we're gonna let it make it do what I do. Just put up the volume. Move on into this clap. It's supposed to be a clap, but it's a snare. So if we listen to it and the other snare, playing different patterns. So EQ. Let's bring in the hats and the rest of the drums perks. So back to drums, snare, mids expose. Okay, we have another one here. Now this is actually a clap. So right about -5, Pro Q, drums, clap, thick where it counts. Perfect. If you need volume, you can add it from the EQ itself, you know, it don't really even matter. Add a dB. Just to kind of put a body underneath the snare them. Let's get back to everything else. Now we have damage. Now if you notice, damage only play a snare. So EQ again. Drum hits, damage, 808 deep filter to. No, in this case we don't need the lower part of this because it's only playing a snare. So it really only matters from about 240 and up. So right about here, you can actually add like a little boost. Boom. Now, need to pull this back. So as far as the snares on the drop, we have these. Cool. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna right click, file, crash high pass. Pull this back a little bit. Nice. And finally, snare roll, which comes in at the end here. So upon that, files, Pro Q again. Don't know what I'm gonna do without it. Snare. Let's do thin eerie rolls. Or no, expose mids dynamic top. Perfect. So now we'll put -10. Just take off a little bit off of the volume. And then we can do the last two sounds, drums wise, which is the 808 and the drum. Kick first. What we are gonna do to the kick? Absolutely nothing. Side chain it to the 808. Lovely. Let's move on to the samples now. So, whether you believe it or not, this rhythm was made using samples, even though I have all of this up at the top. So. And it sounds like it's actually like a complete rhythm, which matter of fact, I think I got bounce it without the samples and with the samples. So them when I say samples, I mean them. Them I got in either version. So this is the original base of this rhythm. This is where this rhythm started. Cool. So first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go file, stereo, EQ, Pro Q, of course. Then we'll go back to file. We'll go under strings. Even though this is not a string, we're gonna go pizzicato, clarity, dynamic. And we'll start with this as a bass. Cool. And then we'll go, if we need to shape it into something else, which I don't think we need to, we can't. Bring back everything else in the rhythm. Why is this solo though? Perfect. So if the string and that appear the same patterns, if we play two of them together. Nice. Now we have some keys. Turn it down. Nice. The EQ upon it. Awesome. Next, we have a pad. So we're going to do this. Similar, we'll just use our EQ for roll off the low end up to a good amount I want. We'll add a reverb direct to this track. This one will be almost 90% wet. Atmosphere. And pull it way back into the mix. Cool. Then for the two layers sound here, solo them out so you can hear them. The EQ on this. Cool. On this one as well. Just to get rid of any low end underneath. Now, pan one look it to the left, one look it to the right. Two of them together sound like this. By themselves, that's what them sound like in the rhythm, which is a complete mix now, except for my tag. They are like this. Some can turn down a little bit more. Even lower. Yeah, man. Back on the mixer now. Master and chain. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Damn. Bim. Perfect. No, that's the mix. For about 30 minutes or so. It's easy, isn't it? Until next time, it's your boy, Itz-Beez-Da, TrackStar. Peace.